really isn't someone who deserves this more than Jen. She could hit the ball and she could hit it straight. It's the most beautiful swing.
Jen was one of those people that took me under her wing and made me feel like I was part of something bigger. I just think of her as being super solid, easygoing. She always delivered. We could count on her bringing in a top scorer every tournament.
My grandma Janice would just go out and tootle around, and I learned golf with her. Drive the golf cart and I would hit my 7-iron the whole way around, and that's really what started me golfing. South O'Brien High School, we went in to state as a team my junior year. Made it to state my senior year, and I was runner-up.
I actually do remember going and watching her play at the state tournament, and I remember thinking, wow, this girl can hit the ball. And then I thought, she's gonna take my spot. But she fit right in. She came in and played very, very well.
I think of her as a competitive player, just super solid, but like so much fun as well. Her laugh for me is just contagious. When I started at BV, I remember there were some hard days as a freshman, jumping in, taking college classes, also being at practice and being busy. And there was a day that she knew that I had a bad day, and she came to practice with a card and a bag of M&Ms and just left it with me afterwards. And I think those are the little things that make you feel supported.
I remember one tournament there was snow on the ground and they delayed us, and we thought there is no way we're going to play.
30-degree weather, brutal conditions, but shockingly, I was the low score medalist that tournament.
We had quite a reputation. Made a great run at conference every year and made it to the national tournament one year.
Boston, Massachusetts. The course that we played on was right after the US Women Open.
It was a long course. We played from the men's everywhere we went.
Very difficult conditions. The greens were super slick, and then 4 days of tournament. Pretty amazing experience.
I do have a couple memories. One specifically was in 2003.
Very dramatic, yes. That was the first year they went to 2 tournament weekends. The first weekend we played in Boss Landon. Challenging course. I don't think it was really the nicest day, that first day, but the next day I came in with a 79. And then the following weekend, then we ended up in Cedar Falls, Pheasant Ridge. I would have been the last one coming in because I was at the leader, and I came in off that 18th hole, and my team was all standing around the green. And I made this putt and they just went crazy.
She made a huge putt on the last hole that made it so that we tied Simpson.
And I didn't know what was going on. I just thought, well, they're really happy that I made that putt. I come off the green and they say, you can't put your clubs away. The team tied.
Simpson is a huge rival, and we actually ended up going into a sudden death team playoff.
It was so fun. It gives me goosebumps still thinking about it. Betsy Hall was in the group before me. She made a great shot on, I think it was that first hole, and the spectators went crazy, and I'm like, all right, I think we're gonna be ahead.
And it was over after the first hole. We won that conference championship after the first hole.
Simpson was always our rival. I remember their coach coming up to me and just being like, Einck, where do you come from? Always at the conference tournament.
Nothing shook her. You couldn't tell if she was playing great or if she was playing terrible. She was just playing her game.
She had the mental game to support the scores that she shot. That was one of the things that I always admired, was that she could just get out there and get the job done every time.
She was a great teammate. She never says a bad thing about anyone. You couldn't find a nicer person.
She was so humble. Like, that's the thing that I think about her, is she never ever bragged, or you never felt like she was better than everyone else, which she was. But you just always felt like just as important or just as valuable to the team as she was. When I look back, I just am so grateful.
When I got notified that I was selected for the Hall of Fame, I was completely shocked and humbled, very humbled. But my grandma, she's probably just beaming. I would wear a little golf angel pin that she gave me back in high school at every college meet. It's because of her is why I golf, and she would just be so proud.
Congratulations, Jen, on this honor of being inducted into the Hall of Fame. You deserve this so much, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Jen, I just want to say congratulations to this huge achievement. I can't say I'm surprised, because I know that it's well deserved. You're an amazing golfer and athlete, and also someone that I'm lucky to call my friend.